This is lesson 3 of a 5-lesson series. This program is funded by the USDA's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, through the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services. Water and hydration are important for overall health. Think about some of the ways that drinking water and staying hydrated can help to influence your health. The term hydration means to provide the body with adequate and sufficient fluids to function appropriately. Now, think about the word dehydration. Dehydration is the loss of fluids. It can happen to anyone at any time, regardless of physical activity. Everyday fluids are lost through breathing, urine, and sweat, making it difficult to detect that fluid was lost. Drinking fluids throughout the day will help to ward off thirst and maintain hydration. So, what do you think happens to the body when you're dehydrated? It's important to be aware of the signs of dehydration. Thirst is a key sign of mild dehydration, but it's important that you don't just rely on thirst alone. Urine color is another indicator. Urine should be pale yellow color versus a dark yellow color. Other signs to look out for can include a headache, fatigue, dizziness, a lack of concentration, and difficulty breathing. So, how can you identify how much fluid you need each day? The dietary reference intakes, or DRIs, for daily total water intake are 3.3 liters, or 112 ounces for males that are 14 to 18 years old. Females that are 14 to 18 years old should consume 2.3 liters or 78 ounces per day. This not only accounts for all beverages, but also fluid from the foods you eat. On average, 80% of fluid needs are met through water and beverages, while the other 20% from foods. There are times when we may need to drink more water to prevent dehydration. Think about moments when it might be important to drink more water. Heat exposure and prolonged physical activity will increase losses of water and may raise daily fluid needs. It's highly recommended to consume fluids before, during, or after activity. Higher intensity or longer durations of physical activity can cause more fluid loss. Even mild dehydration can negatively affect performance, so it's essential to drink water to stay hydrated. Drinking water is the best way to maintain hydration. Some people are not good at recognizing thirst. They may need reminders throughout the day or have difficulty acquiring a taste for water. There are ways that you can increase your water intake. Some examples include having a glass of water at each meal, using a fun-colored straw to encourage intake, adding a lemon or lime for flavor, adding bits of fruit, or diluting 100% fruit juice with water, as well as carrying a water bottle with you at all times. What are some ways that you remind yourself to increase water consumption? What about tap water and bottled water? Some people opt for bottled water instead of tap water, but the choice is ultimately yours. Bottled water usually does not contain fluoride unless it has been added by the manufacturer, but it is not common. Tap water may provide fluoride, a mineral that helps reduce the formation of cavities. In some cities, tap water is fluoridated. Did you know that fluid intake doesn't just come from drinking water? Fluid needs are met from a variety of beverages, including drinks such as 100% juice, milk, decaffeinated or herbal tea, and sports drinks, as well as water that is contained in foods, especially fruits and vegetables. Foods with high water content also tend to provide a significant amount of fiber, vitamins, and/or minerals. Take a look at percentage of water in different fruits and vegetables. Were you surprised by how much water is found in many of the foods we eat? There are many beverage options available to us, but how do we know what to choose? We know that water is the best drink to keep our bodies hydrated, but what about the rest? How do we decide what is a healthy choice? We will take a look at this over the next few slides. What are some of the things that come to mind when you think of a healthy beverage? The nutrition facts label highlights key nutrients found in a drink. You can use the nutrition facts label to help you decide if your drink is a healthy choice. Remember, the label is based on one serving, so you should start by checking the serving size and servings per container. This information can be found at the top of the label. Many beverage containers might contain more than one serving, so remember that you have to multiply everything on the label if you drink more than one serving. Next, check the calories. The calorie content of beverages varies widely. We want to choose beverages with less empty calories and more nutrients. We will figure out how to tell this in the next few slides. We want to be sure to limit our intake of saturated fat to less than 10% of total calories. Generally, beverages that contain fat are milk or dairy-based drinks. When you choose milk or milk alternatives, select low-fat or fat-free milk or fortified soy milk. Which of the beverages on this slide contain added sugars? Some drinks may contain a combination of natural and added sugars. For example, flavored milk or a smoothie. Take a look at the beverages shown on the slide. Can you identify beverages that are nutrient dense? You might recall that 100% fruit or vegetable juice, as well as low-fat or fat-free milk, are all nutrient-dense beverage choices. A smoothie could be nutrient-dense if it is made with real fruits or vegetables and low-fat or fat-free milk or yogurt. If you consume energy drinks or you know someone that consumes them, it's helpful to know how they can affect your health. Energy drinks can be fortified with a lot of nutrients. Usually, the amount of vitamins and minerals is greater than the amount that a person needs in a day. Therefore, those added vitamins and minerals added to the drink may not be a valid reason to consume them. Energy drinks also have added sugars and often have caffeine, which should be limited in the diet. Remember, caffeine can make your heart work harder. Levels of caffeine that are too high for your body can have harmful effects. Caffeine is also a diuretic, which causes you to urinate more and enhancing the chances of becoming dehydrated. Remember, while water contains no additional vitamins or minerals, it is a nutrient itself and contains 0 calories, so it's always a healthy choice. Let's talk about the difference between a serving size and a portion size. Did you know that portion size affects the nutritional value of a beverage? A serving size is a standard amount of food or drink that is used as the basis for the information listed on a nutrition facts label. Portion size is the amount that a person eats or drinks at one time. A person's portion size might be the same as the serving size, or it might be larger or smaller. What if each person in the classroom was given the exact same size and amount of soda? The amount that each person consumes might be different. The amount consumed is the portion size. The portion sizes of many foods and drinks have increased over time. While smaller size sodas were once more common, now you will find 20 ounces or even larger to be a more common size. The larger the portion size, the more calories that will be consumed. When more calories are consumed than the body can use, weight gain results. Pay attention to your portion size for all beverages, but especially for those that contain empty calories. Even a nutrient-dense beverage with only natural sugars, like 100% juice, can contribute excess calories if too large a portion is consumed. Sometimes consuming more than one serving or a larger portion of something is not necessarily a problem. It depends on the rest of the overall diet and the nutrients that are in that food or drink. Staying hydrated every day is key to a properly functioning body. Dehydration can negatively affect many aspects of your health. Think about portion size and remember that larger portions will have more calories. Consuming excess calories can lead to weight gain and other health issues. Drinks with added sugars can be incorporated into a healthy diet sometimes. Overall, try to choose water, 100% fruit juice, or low-fat milk instead of sugary drinks. When choosing beverages, remember that both short-term and long-term health are affected. So ask yourself, how will this impact me in the future? This concludes Lesson 3 of a 5-lesson series.